Right, I've got two matches here. The first one's against SkyNet ONM from YouTube. Check out his channel, he has pretty good videos and he's a really good battler. And he's also uploaded this match as well. So this is a Little Cup match he wanted, and yeah, I only have the one Little Cup team, so I decided to use that. And I think this is my second Little Cup match, so I'm still not very experienced at it. So he goes to the Houndour, I go for the Bronzer. I have heat proof, so I know that I'm pretty sure he wouldn't KO, which he doesn't, but does more than I was hoping. I get the rain dance up, which is pretty good. So I should have stayed in here and light screen, but because he went for Sucker Punch, but I switched his field, so getting light screen or even a reflect would have been pretty useful for me. So I go for Encore just to try and Encore whatever move he decides to go for, but he protects, which obviously is not going to work. So he goes to Krogunk, predicting either an Encore or a Water move, which he does pretty well. And yeah, I had Ice Beam, but I don't think I would have been doing that much to him with it. So he nasty plots, and it actually would have been good if I stayed in and encored him again, so it would have been stuck nasty plotting up. But I got a Bronzer, a Step Fodder, then I go to Gligar. And he's obviously got Fear of the Earthquake, and I predicted him to switch to something that's a Flyer or Levitator, so I went for the Airway, which is a good move on my part, as I wouldn't have been able to hit KO. I wouldn't have been able to KO this Mischievous otherwise. So it goes to Diglett now. I quick attack thinking of doing more, and I forgot Diglett's normal have hidden power ice in Little Cup, and having Gligar for later would have been pretty useful, so I should have really switched to Spiel as it's like 8 times resistant to ice, I think, with like that or something like that. So set rain, this guy has damp rocks, so I'm going to have the rain up for longer. Rungzer had light clay, so that's kind of alright. I was able to live the Sucker Punch at least and get the Ice Beam off. And maybe, nah, it wouldn't be that good to keep Lotad. He has a lot of priority, so it's quite bad when my guys are weak, as I lack priority, I think. I don't think I had any prior. Well, I had a quick attack, but that was it. And he somehow lives that return. I was real surprised about that, but it poison takes him down anyway, so that's good. So he protects here just to stop with the rain. I waterfall, and then I go for the return in case he went to Krogunk. And I should have went for the waterfall for a potential flinch, or go for the poison jab for potential poison, as that would have been better just to try and get one of those two Haxies. So I got Chikorita now. I don't want him to know I've got hidden power ground, so just energy balls that will take him out anyway. His overheat missed, which is pretty bad for him because the rain stopped. He goes to Elekid, he ice punches. I go for the elite C tier, which misses, and I could have got healed back up, I could have protected, and I could have hidden power ground and took the Elekid out, and hopefully the Krogunk, providing it never had a poison move. But I think it would have been quite closer if my elite seed missed. I would have quite liked to see how that would have went, but his overheat missing was quite bad as well. So it's a good game there, SkyNet. Check out his channel. This is the second match against Neavel from ONM. This is a fairly old match. He's on a team I've not really used in a while, and you can notice the first run I recorded an emulator. That's I recorded straight from the DS. So yeah, and this match is a little bit slower, just because it's harder to narrate this one when it's faster. But because I use Windows Movie Maker, I either have to make it 2 times the speed or 4 times. I can't make it 3 times or something like that. So I get lucky there with the crit with the Dizzy Punch, which didn't matter because I have 4 or 0 attack EVs, and that's it. I have a Jolly Nature, so I don't really have anything to boost my attack. It's all HP and speed. So I go for Flamor. People had predicted this and just switched to Sceptile. It actually would have been really good for Sceptile to have the Expert Belt. Seeing how much this Focus Blast does here, obviously the burn, not influence, it's a special attack, I think the Expert Belt would have probably took me out. So I go for Dizzy Punch, I get the Confusion hacks here, which is pretty bad for him, there's just a lot of random hacks, but luckily for him, he was able to break through the Confusion now, and get the Energy Ball off. So that kind of made it fairish that the crit got against Infernape, because in general I think I wouldn't have critted Infernape, he would have took Lopunny out quite easily, I think. And yeah, so I go to Hitmontop now. I'll go over the obvious fake out, as this is a priority Hitmontop. Things like fake out, bullet punch, mach punch, and close combat. So he goes to Typhlosion. I could have mach punch, but I'll go to Hirayama, which really, for most of the times, every time I play Neavel, Hirayama just really counters a lot of his team, especially Typhlosion always has. Like when we battle, I always seem to have the Hirayama, he always seems to have the Typhlosion. He also seems to have that Lucario as well, which has caused me quite a few problems. I'll try and get the match where he used Lucario against me and did quite badly. I did quite badly against it if I have it. It's just so many, but I still have like about 30 odd save files on my desktop that I need to record, so It'll take a while to get through them all, and I don't know which battles against who, so yeah, it's just bothersome. So I go for the discharger, hope for the power hacks. I don't get any power hacks here, and I switch out to Mesquite predicting an earthquake, which was pretty good as he did go for the earthquake. As Typhlosion's movesets, Scarf Typhlosion anyway, is very predictable, but if you have nothing to handle it, you could be pretty screwed. So when I go for a T-ball or something there, I think I did a decent amount of damage. Unite slashes, I knows where to take it, but I actually didn't do as much as I thought, considering the stab's super effective attack. So I get Thunder Wave off, and I switch to Hariyama now to take the Dark attack, which he does do still, as is probably his best option. I'm not sure, I don't know, I don't think he's banned, he might be banded, but he doesn't seem to be doing too much for a band, and the first band's also to take him out being 4 times a week. So I can't remember where he goes to now, he goes to Fury Pit, the Lucario. So he goes for the Sour Stance, and this is normally where I get completely screwed over. I go for the first palm, and it goes down and down. Yes, there's a sash, but I never even activated that. I thought I did, but I get the power hack, so that's pretty good. I don't know why here, but for some reason I predicted a switch. I went for a knockoff, and I actually thought he survived on the sash, so he must have had at least 2 HP left and lived the knockoff. So I guess kind of getting this, at least getting this extreme speed off and getting that damage is kind of fair that for the power hacks, but if you didn't get the power hacks, it would have made you go for some like close combat, which would have done a lot more than extreme speed because of the higher base power and stab and that. So yeah, that would have been quite bad for me. So he goes to Typhlosion, he overheats because I have thick Fa, I live it just. I go for the first bomb, hoping for another power hacks, as a discharge doesn't give me any, and I still don't get any, but it's not fair to really go on power hacks, I need power hacks to win, as that's not probably the best way to go about it. So I activate his Blaze, and so that's quite useful having the Blaze boost there, so I could switch out as well. So I go to Hitmontop, I just go for the fake out, I'll get a decent amount of damage on the Typhlosion and stop him from attacking. Like this is the Star Me, which actually takes quite a lot from that. But because I don't have Sucker Punch, I'm going to have to switch out. I really should get Sucker Punch on that over Bullet Punch. I don't think I've really used Bullet Punch to actually be very effective. So switch to Lantern now, he takes his Surf, Star Me surfing it, and pretty much the game's over now, as I have him on top, is going to be able to take out Typhlosion with Fake Out Pack Punch combo, if not, if Lantern can't do it. So I think I still have Mesprit here, so he can't go for the Earthquake. He has Eruption, Overheat, and some maybe like Cannon Power Electric or something. I can't remember what other mouse Typhlosions would normally have. But the Overheat doesn't. Actually, I thought the Overheat there would have done more than it did, because he's got the Blaze Boost at the moment. But I still don't think it would KO. But I get rid of the Typhlosion, and that's game over. Oh, never even got to use Espeon. I really like that too. I'll try to use it sometime more. So good game there, SkyNet and Neavel. Rate, comment, subscribe. Remember to check out SkyNet's channel. I'll put a link to that in the description. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.